Hello everyone, Vamian here. So I got a video and I thought I watched the first 2 seconds and I started laughing, right? And it's pretty much what if the meat industry was honest with us, and I'm just going to do a quick reaction video because I thought this is hilarious. Like for the first 2 seconds I started laughing, so I thought I had to do it. Alright, let's begin.
Meat. The most dopamine releasing way to get protein into the human body.
Look at that freaking chicken drum. They tried to put seasonings on that, you can tell. Look, it's got a few black peppers on it. That's it. But that looks disgusting. Like it's purple. The skin looks gross. That actually looks gross. If someone gave me that, I'll probably throw it back at their face. If I wasn't a vegan.
Body, flesh. Hi. Have you ever taken a big bite of heated flesh only to find a blob of skin, shards of bone, or a rubbery chunk of cartilage? This minor inconvenience may have been acceptable to primitive man, but not to the modern flesh ingester. So we at Horton Farms found a solution. Our skilled technicians simply grind up all that business until you can't tell it's not meat and call that meat. We can then form it into discs, loaves, balls, or square patties. Whatever shape you want, really, but discs are winning, so let's run with that. Tubes are also popular. As has been observed, most folks don't really want to know how the tubes get made. At Horton Farms, our flesh tube making process begins and ends with a high-quality intestinal lining.
Now, let me pause this very quickly, right? And it's funny because what he's saying is so true. Like, when we buy things now, we usually buy just chicken breasts. Yeah, if you're a meat eater, you buy just chicken breasts. Very few of us buy like drumstick or a thigh or anything like that. Generally because we just want to eat the meat and have nothing else with it, like no cartilage, no skin, nothing, just straight meat. And it's funny because I know someone, right? And I always eat apple, or I always eat apples every day. I like apples, and one apple a day keeps the doctor away. So I like to eat my apples. And she was like, "Oh yeah, nah, I can't eat apples because of the seed in the middle." And I'm like, "Well, you just eat around the apple. Like it's not that big of a deal to just eat around the apple. You know what I mean?" He's like, "Oh nah, I just want to bite the whole thing." I was like, "What? You don't even want to eat around the apple. You want to just literally all of it in your mouth." Well, like, some people, like with grapes as well. I went to a supermarket recently. I couldn't find a single seeded grape. All the grapes are seedless. And the same thing. People just don't want the convenience of not eating, how the fruit is actually supposed to come. They just want to just digest the whole thing. Anyway, let's carry on into it.
Should note there's no oversight as to what constitutes high quality. I'm just allowed to call things that. This human actor represents a human Horton Farms butcher, which in turn represents a machine
That looks
idol.
disgusting.
My machine stuffs any combination of mangled flesh, fat, and spices into a casing that's been colored to appeal to your lizard brain. If you think about it, it's like a sick joke, wrapping an animal inside other parts of itself. But you probably won't think about it. In 1959, we identified an enzyme called transglutaminase, better known as meat glue. It's great at bonding protein and protein byproducts together. We use it to make your steak or chicken breast look like you want it to. It doesn't actually look like that, but in the end,
the noises
it's
get
all
me.
poop anyway, so who cares? Transglutaminase is made from guinea pig liver. Look! Hot dogs in front of an American flag! We've also found ways to breed animals to grow
America!
larger, less healthy, and therefore tastier.
That looks fucking disgusting, man.
Most factory farm turkeys are so bulky that they can't procreate themselves. Yes, someone had to manually facilitate turkey sex for me to be able to eat this. But look at this thing. It's huge. I love this thing.
Did you hear what he said? He said the turkeys are so fat, right? Someone had to go there and get the turkeys to have sex. They have to pretty much make the turkeys have sex. That means someone either took two turkeys, put them on top of each other, and done the grinding, right? Or someone jacked off one turkey and put it in the female. That's how fat they are. You know how some people take jokes like make jokes of like fat people and they say, "Oh, I bet you can't see your dick." That's literally what the turkeys are like. We make fun of each other, right? But animals go through that every day. Well, in those meat industries. Look at that face, though.
I feel like a Viking right now. The way we see it, if chickens or cows were advanced enough to find a way to grind us into edible tubes, they'd probably do it. We did. That's what makes us great. We did it first, and probably last. Suck it, all the other animals. Some of you watching this are vegetarians, and that's terrible. Oh, sure, it's a lifestyle that uses less water and is healthier, but it doesn't taste as good. It's not as patriotic. See, in America, eating meat is part of our national character. It's what farmers, dads, and astronauts eat. We even have a USDA choice grade sticker that looks like an America badge. So, buy Horton Farms brand.
Even in the UK supermarkets, they have that British meat, and then they got like the little flag on the side of it. It's messed up, man.
Animal carcass. We kill the animal for you, reconstitute its flesh, and present it in a way that allows you to forget it once had parents. What more do you want? Thank you.
Oh, that's good. Look at the
I'm
color.
larger by a way.
You know, I'm just happy I'm vegan now, and I don't have to worry about this, because that's grim. Like, that's actually grim. And I just found out as well, you know, they inject our food with ink. Like the meat, they inject it with ink. So when you buy a steak, right, and then you see the blood on the steak, like inside the packet, you know that's just ink. It's not real animal blood. Think about it. When you cut your hand, yeah, and then let's say I just spilled blood all over this table, if you come back in 2 days' time, that blood's going to change color, because it's not going to be like the color that's on the screen now. It's going to get dark, right? That's what's going to happen to my blood. But when you go to the supermarket, the animal blood stays that color for like 6 days straight, like a week, maybe even longer. It's just, nah. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys next time.